Hello YouTube, it's me Justin, September 15th, 2018. Just want to do a quick video. Been watching a lot of the coverage on Hurricane Florence. And one thing I want to talk about is, I've done multiple videos on, and I consider myself a prepper. And prepper used to be really, really taboo, but the days we're living in right now, people are starting to jump on that bandwagon, so to speak. But just watching right now, our prayers are with anybody that's affected by this hurricane. But I just seen in Wilmington, North Carolina, where there's like an hour and a half to 2 hour wait just to get into the grocery stores, and people lined up at gas stations with gas cans. I saw one where a man, they had it on video, who pulled a gun out on another man who cut in front of him while waiting on gas. But to wait an hour and a half for food, that's what prepping is. Not just for, the end of the world, conspiracy thing. It's for natural disasters, up here. I prep for blizzards, solar flare, cyber attacks on the grid. I mean, that's been proven time and time again. And, there's been mass power outages in, California and New York City years ago, people don't remember about, that caused total just civil unrest. And that's what we have going on right now in North Carolina. The people are just going crazy, and it just hit. Imagine going 2 to 3 days, 4 days with none of this stuff, and even a month. So when people talk about prepping, it's to be prepared for any kind of disaster. If we were to lose power and electric and everything here right now, we're good for a solid year, easy, easy, and not even have to think about leaving this property. So, and there's a lot of people, yes, their houses are, flooded and this and that, but, there's just other avenues that I hope helps wake people up and kind of take a second thought about this whole prepping thing, and not think of it as tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, whack jobs. It's preparing so you're not one of them people stuck in line hoping by the time you get into a store that there's anything left to feed your family. It's easy to put food back away, very easy, and you can do it on a very limited budget with coupons and etc. So like I said, it's just yeah, they have the looting going on that comes with every natural disaster. Could you just imagine the total chaos and civil unrest for these big cities all across the the country if we did have a major solar flare that knocked out the electric grid for months at a time, or an EMP attack, economic collapse. These people don't even have enough. They didn't have enough food. I'm not making fun of anybody by no means. It's terrible. But don't be that person. Don't be that family that relies on, a day or two worth of food in your house. I know many people that you open up their fridge and it's empty because they eat out all the time. If you do that, that's fine. But you need to wake up and, well, I don't have storage for it. Store it under your bed. Store it in your closet, a closet that you don't use as often. Store, essential foods that will last a long time that you can continue to rotate. Large quantities of tuna fish and salmon and, water, and just rotate it. And gasoline, some people, they constantly, stock up on gas, and you let it set a year, it's no good. It's turned to turpentine. But if you store gas for, 6 months and rotate it, put it in your vehicle, and then when you go, fill up some more gas. Just some common sense stuff. Like I said, don't become the victim. In a crisis like this, it's kind of like how Roy Homestead says, thrive, you know, not just survive, but thrive. Like I said, if we got wiped out right now with this winter, a massive blizzard, we're golden. We lose our power for, 6 months, we're golden. And that brings me peace of mind. But anyways, y'all haven't heard much from me, and I've seen some of the comments, and just ever since my brother left, just been laying low, and don't have really much to say. Not ignoring any of y'all, but I just was watching this, and I figured I wanted to do a quick video, and hopefully people wake up and say, hey, I need to start thinking about watching some of these prepper videos. And if you do anything, if you don't have guns or whatever, and you don't believe in storing up ammo, store up food so you're not in that line, or you're not telling your kids that you have nothing to feed them. Power goes out. It's not the end of the world. You got no food to feed your family, you're screwed. So, anyways, just my little rant, and prayers to everybody that's affected by this hurricane. Fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God, fight the good fight, and stay locked and loaded 100%. God bless.